What's up guys, MrVerry here, and today I am going to be showing the Yelioax area. Unfortunately, I already died in there. However, it was not due to server lag, it was due to my computer. So I just took my computer apart and cleaned it up, and I seem to be running quite a bit smoother now, so hopefully I can actually do this video. I mean, I would really like to. This area only comes around every 3 days. And I'm going to show you guys how to get there, as well as what to do once you're there. And we're going to stock up on some explosions. I bought a little more than I wanted to, but that's alright. These things happen. And hopefully in the process of all this, I can get a level back. That would be nice. So I guess there hasn't been much lag today. And so that's why I want to do this video. And I also just died, so I'd like to get some experience back. And my fans were sounding absolutely terrible in my PC. So I figure it's probably a good idea that I cleaned it out. And I did clean it out. And now I'm recording, and I seem to be running totally smooth. And I'm honestly not really that upset about the death. I mean, it does suck. It is a setback. But, you know, that happens, and I'll get all the experience back. So we're heading to the Yielothax area now. It's obviously south in Zhao. And we appear to be running totally smooth, so that's good. And my PC doesn't sound like it's about to explode anymore, which is also another good thing. And the thing is I can run Tibia just fine on this computer. It's just also running the software that I use to record will sometimes lag me up a little bit, unfortunately. So we have tons of avalanches now, which is a good thing, as we're going to be needing a ton to take on all the Yielothax here. And while death blobs seem pretty harmless, when there's this many, they can actually do some damage. I actually went AFK once, not knowing that I left a death blob alive, and it dropped me fast, guys. I mean fast. So, here's the Yeliothax cave. And I'm going to take it somewhat slow at first, as I did just have a death, and I'd rather not suffer that same fate again. Although my computer seems to be handling quite well, and right off the bat we get some rares, so how about that? We get a shockwave amulet, and the best thing these creatures drop, which is an EP. So that's very cool. And I guess I'll do the north end of the cave first. So, Yielothax are creatures that use earth and energy, and they're pretty easy creatures for the most part, and there's tons of them here. And as you saw, the energized Raging Mage on my way in here, he is kind of the whole point of these guys. You need to kill a certain amount of Yielothax in order to be able to kill him. And then what happens is you have to kill him once in his energized form, and then he comes back as the regular Raging Mage in a form that you can indeed kill. And it looks like there's only one around this corner, so we'll take him out. And I just got a little bit of lag. That's no good. Hopefully something isn't trying to load on me while I'm doing this again. And there's several spots here where it looks like you can walk, but you actually can't. And I've actually done the 1,000 Yelioax kills and killed the Raging Mage before, and he has a chance of dropping some really nice stuff, but unfortunately when I did it, I didn't really get shit, so kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. I have like no, real interest in killing him because of that. And wow, these things actually have pretty significant resistance to death. I don't remember that. We'll see how they do against fire. Oh yeah, fire seems to work much better. Alright, so they are resistant to fire. Otherwise that wand would be doing a hell of a lot more damage. But if you are a sorcerer, you want to use your fire wand if you're going to use any. If you're a druid, obviously you're going to want to stick to the ice. Knights and paladins can do decent here, but I would suggest mainly mages, as there's always several, so those avalanches really do end up doing some nice damage, and you end up poning them quite quick. So you can see explosions deal pretty good damage too, which obviously means, hey, these are nice creatures for knights. And of course paladins, as they are both wielders of physical damage, although paladins also have their holy damage. And there's also another floor here, but I guess it only opens up certain times. I've personally never been in it. I've looked for it. It might be listed if you look it up. Honestly, I don't know. So yeah, this area only comes around every 3 days, and then once someone kills 1,000 of these things, it shuts up again. So definitely a kind of exclusive hunting spot. You can only hunt in it every so often. And they do drop might rings pretty often, which is cool. I've always liked that about them. And of course, we've seen all the other loot I've gotten in the short amount of time I've been hunting here. And I've been looting enough strong mana pots that I'm just going to put away my life ring for now. I don't really need that. So, glad I solved my computer problem. It was really simple. I just made sure to blast the shit out of my PC and get all the dust and shit out of there. And of course there was a ton more than I thought there was. But I guess I'm just going to have to be preemptive because, my computer can run Tibia fine when it's not all gunked up and shitty. But when it is, and then you add the fact of the matter that I'm recording, which takes up a lot more memory, it just doesn't make for a good combo. Not at all. So yeah, if you are hunting these and you're good enough level, you might want to bring your gil set. And we can see my my awesome dead body there. Which, of course, like I said, I was right here and my PC decided to take a mighty shit, so it's unfortunate, but, I'm going to get those levels back and see what I can do. Every time you have a good streak, there's got to be a bit of a bad streak at some point mixed in there, And I think I have explored the majority of the cave here. I think I missed the northeast end, though. Oh, and hey, here's the stairs. Cool. So it looks like there's another full floor here for me to show you guys, so I'll be doing that. And with the mass amount of Yielothax surrounding me, obviously the best thing to do was to corner myself so that I didn't have quite so many on me. And we're going to make sure I'm full. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this area. Someone suggested it a while back, and I actually had forgotten about it for quite a while because I just hadn't felt the need to hunt here. And I did decent here the first time I came. I mean, I didn't get like amazing loot. Like, I pretty much looted some of the best stuff in their loot list as it is. And I don't remember this area being here. I think they may have expanded it a little, actually. And you can see that when you get 4 on you, they start dealing pretty decent damage. You know, they're not super powerful, but they do have several attacks and they do combo. And this is also where you can find the it's the wheel mount. It's the like unicycle looking mount. We'll see if we can find it while we're here. And I'm running into a bunch more, so we're gonna do ourselves a little favor here and get cornered. And luckily there's one of those spots that looks like you can walk on it, but you actually can't, which is for once in our advantage rather than our disadvantage. And these guys do drop a lot of strong mana pots and a lot of strong health pots, so no matter your vocation, you know, you're getting supplied quite well while hunting. So that's always nice, you know, prolongs the hunt. And I actually don't think it would be that hard to bring down 1,000 of these. I probably even have enough supplies on me to do it now. Maybe. I don't know. But I might try to do that today, you know, kill the Raging Mage. And you have a chance of looting the Mage's Cap, which is a really nice item. It's used to get the Elementalist outfit, which is a pretty cool outfit if I do say so myself. I actually really like the outfit, and wouldn't mind trying to obtain it at some point. It is quite a pain in the ass, as this is what you have to do in order to get a chance at it, and I think he only has like a 1% chance of dropping or something. So that's really not too great, right? But worth a shot at any rate. Oh, it feels so good to be back, guys. I've been really wanting to play, and that's the thing is, that's why I'm not really that upset about my death, is because, you know, that was due to my PC. That wasn't due to server problems. That was kind of my fault, and it's a lot easier for me to deal with a death if it's my mistake and it's not just the servers being absolute shit, you know? And I'm sure a lot of you feel the same. Actually, I know a lot of you feel the same from my Death by DDoS video. And a lot of you were kind of naive to what a DDoS is, and I tried to explain to the best of my ability. It's kind of a little tough to explain, but I did what I could, and I'm going to throw some mana pots away, and that's just simply so I can make some more room for loot, as it is heavier, but it is also more valuable. And we are seeing a ton of raids going on right now, like, wow. So we've explored the southwest half, so let's check out the northeast half. And I really like the scenery here and the sulfur and stuff. With all the sulfur around here, I always thought it was kind of weird that they didn't drop magic sulfurs. And I think that grate might take us down a floor to where the, perhaps where the unicycle, fucking whatever it's called. I'm sorry guys, I know I know that's not its name. That's just what I know it as. And we'll see if we can go down. And it says we can't use this object, so I'm going to do what you do when you're in Colossa. You use a pick on it. And apparently that doesn't work either. But this if there was an area down here that looks like the unicycle would be around, it looks like it would be around here. Definitely. However, I do not see it yet. But I am looking around as vigilantly as possible. And I might see if I can get someone to come give me a hand in killing 1,000 of these just to speed up the process a bit. We will see. So, let me know what areas you guys want to see. I know you guys suggested Lizard City, and that's actually there's actually a pretty good possibility that I can do that area. Simply because with all the lags and kicks and stuff, you know, people really haven't been hunting much, and I think there's a chance that people might not know that things have gotten better. And with that comes opportunity to actually get some decent areas. So we will see. And it looks like we gotta go a little bit southeast here. And we get several on us, which is fine by me. The more the merrier with avalanches, am I right? And unfortunately that one walks out of the explosion, so I miss it. Yeah, these guys must have a crazy high drop rate on mite rings. Like, you guys have seen how many I've looted in the short time I've been here. But yeah, I can definitely see and tell how much faster I'm moving. And this is a kind of cool spot. I think I'm going to print screen that and maybe even use it as a thumbnail or something. I don't know. So there was one area I didn't explore yet, which was to the northeast here. And we're going to see how heavy my explosions hit, and they actually deal far more damage than the avalanches. Wow. So we got 18 small diamonds so far, which is pretty good. I'm definitely profiting here. You know, not like super great. It's not like the best spot in the world or anything, but it's decent. It's certainly not bad by any means. And we pull another mite ring, which isn't too surprising based on how many we've gotten already. I probably have like 6. And we haven't even been here long, so. And we drop that one. Let's see. Yeah, 7 actually. So, actually there's 2 more areas. I have to explore the northeast and the northwest areas of this cave. But first, gotta take out these Yelioax, and unfortunately, they use a beam which mana drains, which makes me consider wearing my Depth Ocrea, but I almost like having the gill legs on, as they provide the extra protection as well as the extra damage. And this spot is definitely the one to be the most careful in if you're not that high of a level, as we see 5 Yielothax right at once here. You know, you don't even have to walk in quick. And lightning pendant, so cool. Another item. We'll probably have this whole loot list complete by the time I leave, if we don't already. So yeah, definitely some loot whores, that's for damn sure. And it looks like this connects to the area I was planning on going to anyway, so that works out. And probably killed around 100 so far. Not exactly sure. Something like that, right? And this floor, pretty close to being completely cleared. However, these things do respawn very quick. And I think the reason for that is simply that, you know, you're only allotted 1,000, so they just try to let you get as many as you can as quick as you can, because most people who are hunting these really aren't here to kill them. Some people do, you know, but most people who are hunting these are trying to kill the 1,000 in order to weaken the Raging Mage and enable the ability to kill him. But since I've shown this whole area, I'm gonna end the video here. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. Comment on this video with any feedback, any suggestions. Hey, look, a talent, something new. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't and you enjoy the content I produce. But thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.